All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to This Week in the Markets. You're here with FX Pro Now and Philip Anglade. All right. So, what this is used for is to be able to actually go over specific pairs that I'm looking at in the market. So, the pairs that we're going to be going over are EU, GJ, AU, UJ, and also UCAD are the major pairs that I'm going to be going over today, and what I expect to see in the next couple of days. Or within the week, or probably even longer than that. All right. So just from the beginning, I'm just looking at the DXY, and what I see here is the fact that there was a big breakout to the upside, form of consolidation, you know, a pullback, and then got to 61.8, and I think it's going to continue on that uptrend to the negative 27% extension right here, and passing through our monthly that we have listed here, right? So for EU, let's start out with that. So what we see on EU, if I was to go to a higher time frame, we saw a big push up, consolidation, and a push down, and that push down right here is actually based upon this monthly trend line that I have listed over here, and it's been playing out for a long time, as we can see here. And I think price is going to continue on this downtrend that it's been on over here. Price pushed down, had a big push down right here, found 38.2 actually, and then from there I think it's going to continue on that downtrend. Right now, price is currently just doing a small pullback. Price was in this cone area. Price broke out of it, retested that area, and then shot down. And anybody that caught that shoot down, I think it's a good move. Now, point A, point B, I think price is done here. And the big reason why is because I think the DXY is going to continue on that push up, bringing EU to start its continuation of the downtrend. All right, so I think price is going to continue down, pushing down on EU. It may continue to 50%, maybe 61.8, but I think that's going to be it. And then continue on that downtrend. Now, where do I think it's going to head towards? Definitely to this monthly right here. My take profit is still 1.12 for my take profit for EU. Right? So, EU 1.12. All right. Next, continuation. So let's look at GJ. All right. Now with GJ, what we see here, price, same thing like EU. This big push down. It had a correction, and from that correction, hit this trend line area, and I think it's going to continue on this downtrend. And we see this trend line right here that was broken, and I think it's going to continue on that push down. All right, price push down very hard. It may retest on that trend line and then continue on that downtrend. Price still has to push up to create 38.2. Let me take this off. All right. Price right now is on a monthly key level. It's literally sitting on top of, sitting right on that area. Price bounced off that trend line, and I think it's going to continue on that downtrend. And where would price head towards? Price would head towards this next weekly area, which is a big push down. But overall, I think my actual analysis is actually going to get to this area right here. I think price is going to continue on that downtrend, probably get to the negative 27% or 61.8. Literally shift at that area, which correlates with this area right here. Literally shift, head back to that monthly, probably not all the way, but then ultimately go down to this area right here. And a take profit would be somewhere along the lines of 128, but definitely a take profit at 131. But this is on the long-term time frame, right? So now let's continue to AU, right? So as we can see, AU was on this is on the weekly time frame. AU had this area where price is starting to push up, and then definitely push down over here. So let's look on this right here. Price broke out of it, retested that area, and then continue on this downtrend. And then this is what happened for a while, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people saw this right here. price on the H4 was definitely just bouncing. And if anybody caught that area, oh, this is beautiful. This is it right here. AU is definitely on a sell literally right now. AU definitely on a sell right now. So you see price bounce, boom, boom, boom. Price broke out, retested that area, and it's definitely on the downside right now. This is definitely a sell right now. Right, literally right now. This is the perfect time. Literally right now. I can't wait to like send this out to our group. So point A, point B, let's see if it correlates with anything. Close to 50%. It'd be amazing if it was at 50%. It's not, but it's okay. I think it's the continuation, and my heart's beating because this is like an obvious one right here. Where would price go to? I don't have my monthly or weekly. I don't have my weekly listed on here, but definitely my with my monthly. Maybe price won't go all the way down there. It may, as we can see here, we have price line up with this area right here. Price lines up with this area here. If price breaks through, if anything, I'll just draw a supply and demand zone for this area. I'll just do it to the wicks. Usually, you know, I'll go down to the monthly and stuff. I mean, to the lower time frame and draw it, but just for time's sake, I'm going to. Did it? Nope. Let's do it to all the way up. All right, cool. So if this is going to be a major area that I want price to break through. If price breaks through this area, which is at the top portion of that area, is about point. If anything, that'll be my first take profit. 0.718. Let's do 5. Right. If price breaks through that area, I see price heading towards to my monthly, and my second take profit would be at 0.692, let's just say, right, for AU. I really see the US dollar being strong for the long term. Okay. Now price may push up, right? Because we see price really start to push down, but I think this is what I think it's really going to head to the area over here. So yeah, definitely. As we can see here, I think this big push down is going to be the same push down. This big push down right here. Boom, boom. And I see this, and pushing down to the next monthly area that's past that area. So. If anything, probably to that weekly area right here. If I was to put the difference between here, the weekly would probably pop up right here. If anything, I see price ultimately, it's going to take a long time to get there. If you want to do like the smallest position you can, probably to 6 to 7, which is a lot of pips. Let me see how many pips is the first take profit. Here to here, 100 pips to that one. 350 pips to that one, and ultimately about 950 pips to that one right there. So that's AU. And let's go to UJ. UJ is still in a weird area. It's still in this monthly area. That's why I like to draw my monthly, like a zone around my monthly, because I know, okay, price is going to act weird. And if price is around in that area, I typically don't like to trade in that area, but you know, if price is really moving, then it's moving. So I drew this supply and demand zone, I think based upon the 15-minute, if I'm not mistaken. Price really broke through that area hard, which is beautiful. And prices, it retested that area, and I think price is going to continue. What I said was, and this is based on a different video. If price breaks through the supply and demand zone, I expect price to, like, it's almost an obvious thing. Price will get to this area. So UJ going down to 107.1, let's say 5, just keep it safe, right? 107.15 for UJ, right? And then for UCAD, and I'm actually like in this trade right now. So let's go to a higher time frame. Let's go to the weekly time frame, and we see price really do a big push up. It does do this push down, right? Consolidate, push down, and it's in another consolidation area. And the thing is, it may do a push down. It may do that same push down. It may not. But my risk to reward on this specific trade is just $2,000 for me not to like just get in it on a buy, being the fact that on the lower time frames when it comes to the daily, and obviously on the H4, it is an uptrend on that side, right? On the weekly, it's kind of it's kind of interesting for me right now when it comes to the weekly, whether this is starting to get into the downtrend or not. But definitely on the daily, it is an uptrend. So what do we see here? We see price, push up hard in a real strong impulse. We see price consolidate, push down hard, right? And then what do we see here? Price pushes up, pushes down, and then pushes up, and then this is the start of the channel area. So we see the same push up here that we see here, that we see here, and this down move gets smaller and smaller as price starts to push up here. And what I see here is the fact that price pushes up strong, and I believe price is going to have that same push up strong, probably not as strong as we see price didn't push up as strong as this one or that one, right? But what I expect is the fact that price at least get to this level, and I'll show you on the hour time frame why, then this one, then ultimately break this trend line. And if it does, amazing. It'll head to the next monthly area. Okay, so now why did I take this trade right now, and where does this supply and demand zone? This is actually important. So that's this area right here that I put, and into the future, price literally respected this over and over, and that's why I took it all the way from over here, which is typically weird, but price respects it the entire time. So I call this a very, very strong supply and demand zone. So let's go to the H4. And I just want you to see the fact that price pushed down, got to that area. And mind you, I had this circle here all the way from here, right? I thought price was going to go to this area. It didn't, right? It still got to the trend line, which is okay. And then what do we see? The strong push up, strong push down. It got to about 78.6, right? And then we had another strong push, and then it got down to 78.6, and then we had another big push. It literally got to this resistance area, and then pushed down, and then it created a support area right here, which is very, very important for my specific trade. Okay, so this is like why I got in, right? You see, price literally stops its tracks at this area, right? Stops its tracks, literally stops, and what I saw is the fact that price started to have like bullish movement on the 15-minute. And with that being the case, I'm like, you know what? The risk to reward on this trade is just so grand that I'm like, you know what? Let me just get in. If price breaks my stop loss area, cool. But if price starts to push up, even cooler, right? And what is, mind you, I got in like here. From here to here, this is 113 pips. For take profit number 1, right? To get back up to this area, 10 pips to get 100 and something, why not? So that's the first one. The second one, is a pretty good distance, and the next one is based upon this area here, which is 184. Next one is here. If price breaks through the supply and demand zone, 200 and something pips. Now price is probably going to have a hard time to get through this, but then ultimately, I see price getting back to this trend line, and if it does, like I said, the risk to reward is just so grand. So getting back to this trend line, anywhere from 400 to 500 pips to get to this trend line. And then ultimately, like my main goal, not goal, but my main overview as far as with this trade is to get back to this high right here. And if it does, then, 700 pips. So that's why like I took this trade, because the risk reward is just so grand, and I just see prices, you know, continue in this area. So that is my my overview for the next week. You know, this week in the markets. Today is August 19th. Now, some of these trades, they'll take a long time to hit, but you know, that's just the type of trader that I am, because you know, I really see into the future when it comes to the markets, and you know, it happens time and time again that you know, the overviews that I do, you know, work. So if you want more videos like this, if you want more this week in the market, where you can be able to have it where, you know, this comes out literally right away, straight to your phone, straight to your computer, straight to your email. When you click the subscribe button, there's going to be a button that's going to pop up, or you can be able to just look for the word subscribe. When you click on that button, and then you're going to click on this button that there's like a bell. Click on both of those. What that's going to do is literally right when I send out a video, you're going to get that alert, and you can be able to actually watch this so that you can be able to get into the market right away based on my analysis, or based on analysis that you pick up based on what I'm doing, whatever it is that you like. And then also what I really would like, I appreciate it, comment. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Now, why is that important? Because I can be able to actually give you what you're looking for, or be able to answer you as I do another video, or literally right away on the comment section. And then also like this video so that you know the last video that you watched. Because the thing is, if you could be able to just like every single video that you've watched, and anytime that you watch a video, right from the beginning, just like it real quick. Why? So that you know, okay, I've watched this video, I can move on to the next one. I've watched this video, move on to the next one, right? And then if anything, just share this video or share other videos with friends of yours, so that this could be able to, you know, help them in some type of way. I wish I got a video like this when I first started trading. You know, this would help me out a lot. And then I think a very, very important thing is to watch another video right after this one. Why? Because the thing is, the more videos that you watch over and over and over again, the better that they'll become. The better that you'll become, the more comfortable that you'll feel. Because the thing is, this information is just going to keep on seeping in. Now, I promise you, it doesn't matter that like the video that you're watching is an old video. I would suggest, don't look at these videos just to get into a trade. Look at these videos so that you can be able to see what I see, so that you can be able to now be able to have those eyes and be able to actually apply this to your own trades as well. All right, guys. So, look, I greatly appreciate your time. Again, hit the subscribe button, comment, like these videos, and you know, share this and just watch another video so you can be able to actually, you know, really, really get to know this. And at any point in time, if you have questions, you can be able to, you know, contact me on the you know, the comment section. But then we also have our Facebook group that you can be able to get access to. Just look in the details section. So you can be able to get that information. We have a Telegram, so you can be able to get direct alerts anytime that I'm doing something. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm actually doing you know, a group session, session number 1 and session number 2, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, no matter what, you'll be able to catch me on Zoom. If anything, the details are also on the bottom. And then on Wednesdays, we're actually doing session 3. Session 3 is literally a breakdown of the entire market. And I would definitely suggest that you guys, you know, come along and join us for those sessions. So at any point in time you have any questions, again, write me in the comment section, and I'll see you soon. Let's become an FX Pro. Now, let's get it.